A new order from Hennepin County District Court Judge Peter Cahill permits Derek Chauvin to live anywhere in Minnesota or in any of the 4 neighboring states while out on a $1 million bond. According to the order, the Minnesota Department of Corrections provided the court, quote, in-camera evidence supporting safety concerns that have arisen for Chauvin. In camera does not mean on camera, but rather legal speak for a private meeting in the judge's chambers.
It is a highly unusual order.
Former federal prosecutor Doug Kelly says these circumstances are rare, but seem to be tailored to the uniqueness of this case.
I have never seen a case in which the judge has said you can go to any contiguous state that you want and nobody will know about your whereabouts except law enforcement. So this specter of violence which hangs over the case must have dictated what's going on here.
Black Lives Matter Twin Cities leader Monique Cullors Doty says it's another example of unfair treatment in the court system.
He gets the opportunity to just live somewhere peacefully, and yet the girl who recorded the video has been targeted and had death threats. Where's the protection for her? Did that police reach out? Did they say, oh, we want to protect you? I have no sympathy for Derek Chauvin, and I have no respect for the court system.
Both Chauvin's attorneys and the Attorney General's office agreed to the changes, and a spokesperson with the Attorney General's office tells us they are confident Chauvin will abide by the conditions and show up for court. Chauvin's attorneys could not be reached. In Minneapolis, Chris Haramsky, KARE 11 News.
Well, currently Chauvin has no permanent address listed with the court, and wherever he decides to live will remain confidential with the court and law enforcement.